We provide out-of-school experiences, so after-school programs and what's going on behind me, summer day camp programs for over 1,200 youth each year. And the purpose of the Boys and Girls Club, and the end product in mind, is to make sure that they're productive and caring citizens. So when they leave here, we want to make sure that they're contributing to society, and really that they have the confidence to be able to try new things and get out into the world. The after-school program usually starts at 2 o'clock when the bell rings. And the average day there is they come in shifts. We bus them all here at the Concord Boys and Girls Club. We bus them to our facility. Sometimes we bus them home, depending if the parent has a car or not. Same thing. They'll all kind of come in waves and in shifts. We feed them snack. They have group time. Now, of course, during the school year, it's a little bit more curriculum-based, if you want to use that, and a lot more academics, homework. We do programming called Healthy Habits, which teaches them about being fit and in shape and eating the right foods and that kind of thing. And how do you do that? How do you cook and prepare the right foods properly? I actually have a little garden outside that's going now that we'll harvest and kind of share with during the fall. And we do other programming. Some of it's drug and alcohol prevention. Again, a kid's not going to sign up going, hey, I can't wait for that. But for adults, that's very, very important. And the way we do a lot of the programs here is we make it fun. The staff members are very energetic and very caring. So when you're learning about drug and alcohol prevention, it's more about boosting their confidence. We're talking to them about alternative activities, and then talking to them about how the media might influence them in a way that maybe they're not, particularly at a younger age, aware of. And just giving them those kind of tools broadens their horizons and their perspectives. I have a lot of kids who say, yeah, I didn't really realize that magazine article was trying to get me to, think a certain way or do a certain thing. It's a very powerful message even at a young age, and we find that that's a very good program. We have 4 primary sites. This is actually our main site and the one that we've been at the longest, which is in Concord, New Hampshire. We're in Warner, New Hampshire. That's actually a brand new site. We're in a school there, Simon's Elementary School. You see about 40 kids a day there. We're in Hopkinton, New Hampshire, and we're also in what we call the Suncook region in Allenstown, New Hampshire. And that's the site that really kind of hits our heartstrings. There's just a tremendous amount of need in that region. And we're actually one of the only shows in town. Some of the other towns we're in, there's other service providers. But there, we really are it. We work very closely with the schools and the police department down there. And that's actually one of the program that we use Speedway Children's Charities funding for, is to scholarship some of the kids down there to be able to participate in the programs. It's so important. They help us with really the basics. And the basics are getting kids to be able to attend the club. 35% of the kids that we see down in Allenstown live at or below the poverty level. So that's $22,000 a year for a family of 4. To place it in perspective, that is not a lot of money. And unless you're rent-free or something, you just really can't make ends meet. So we see a lot of parents as they're sitting at their breakfast table trying to figure out what bills they're going to pay. Sometimes an after-school program is just not going to be there. The money that we receive goes directly to financial aid and scholarships for the summer. And many of those kids would not be in our games room were it not for Speedway Children's Charities. It's just that simple.